Joined by head coach Bryan Fetzer. Coach, last week you opened up the outdoor season right here at Lanigan Field. Had a few top 10 marks, some PRs. How important is it to get off to a good start in the first meet of the season?
Oh, it's very great for confidence. A lot of our athletes, they were doing their outdoor event for the first time, and that sometimes takes a little bit of learning, a little learning curve to it. Our throwers got to do the long throws, which we don't do indoors. The long hurdles. So it's a good start of the season. I was very pleased with how both genders, got it off on the right foot and put up some good performances and won. And that's really an early season meet. It's more about, are you winning or losing, as opposed to how fast or how far or how high you're going, because you're doing a lot of technical training, a lot of technique work, and with the ACC championships now being in the middle of May as opposed to in the middle of April, the training philosophy changes a little bit. You don't have to be geared up so much. Right at the beginning, you can kind of put in efforts of training and kind of get some good training phases in, so we can perform well in championship time, the true championship time, which is the middle of May through the middle of June.
This week, you're sending a few individuals to Richmond for the Fred Hardy Invitational. What are you hoping to see from the competition this week?
Well, it's again kind of building on what we did last week. It's allowing some of our athletes doing the long throws and the long hurdles and doing some of those kind of events that they don't have much practice in when it's the indoor season. Giving them the opportunity to continue to correct on everything as we kind of prepare for the Cal Michigan meet in 2 weeks, which is kind of what I'd really consider as we start to get into the thrust of our outdoor season. But it's always good for to have some things locally, so that way we have a chance for friends and family and fans that are close to be able to get to Richmond and ever get a chance to see us compete.
Finally, this week the first rankings came out. The men are 20th, the highest ever ranking that they've had since the poll was started. What does that say about the progress that gender is making?
Well, it's great. It's a big testament to how hard and those young men have kind of worked and kind of bought into what we're trying to accomplish as a program. I'm very excited about that. It's as we talk about as a program, it's just a start. To be ranked in the top 20 in the country, it's one of those things we got to kind of live up to everybody else at University of Virginia, being national champs like men's soccer and being top 10 programs and so forth. So it's a good start, and hopefully we can build on it, and hopefully we're not 20th at the end of the season. Hopefully we're a little bit higher ranked.